Hello everyone, this is Accujar and Dwarf Fortress. We're actually coming into the end game, or what I see as the end game for this particular fort in this universe. Oh shoot, I just noticed my recording software was recording something it shouldn't have been. I don't know if that was actually it recording wrong, so we might be dropping in hot. We've been doing some trading. I guess this is a good little catch-up. We've been doing some trading. We've got this already, the hospital already made all out of bricks. I'm slowly working on the area there. Sometime we ended up with a artifact animal trap. Expanded the number of kilns and the number of wood furnaces. Added some of the stockpiles, quantum stockpiles. I'm making it focus on glazing the actual high quality goods. And I'm putting all the stuff that isn't quite as much in a separate lower stockpile. So like right here, it's all that. And eventually, like, it'll be just that. We went and dug down, opening the caverns, as you might have noticed, all the multicolored flooring. And we kept going down. And we went down and down until we hit magma. So that's a thing. I hope it's been recording, because that was 2 hours of recording. If it wasn't, this is going to be a short video, and also probably the video where we end everything, because I've gotten to the point where the fortress is stable. I can buy enough food. Oh, I did not have enough drink, I guess. Extract from plant. Brew drink from plant. High priority. Do it now. I guess that's something. I did not pay attention to that. We got a bunch of stuff that can be brewed. There's the elves going away. We gave them a bunch of random stuff. Apparently we didn't give them enough statues, and didn't really want those there. Oh well. I've basically decided that the porcelain stuff is going to be statue based, and more quantum stockpiles. Just because, well, less of that to go around. Porcelain statue of dwarves. I think we will place that in here after I replace this, because I had to take those down. Statue. No, I will be placing a very specific one. It will be the Dwarves of Dwarves, which is a very high quality statue. Now, the biggest thing holding me back right now is the fact that I went and built the fortress so that we're using wood as the fuel source. Just because, well, you can just see it over here. We've got bin after 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 bin of stuff. And it's just all there. Now let's actually take a look at this. This is a masterful porcelain statue of dwarves created by Bomrek Rabaltar. The item is a masterful designed image of dwarves in porcelain by Bomrek Rabaltar. The dwarves are traveling. The artwork relates to the foundation of Sense Earth, the northwest, by the crude vault of the Frosty Room in the early spring of 1010. It is glazed with masterfully prepared tin glaze by Bomrek Rabaltar. And Rith Shaganakol, the woodcutter, withdraws from society. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, we had a couple of people get moods, but we managed to get them all situated. Where are you? Strange mood. There we go. Follow. Do you have a... Okay, you're a carpenter. And you used walnut. And you're grabbing the casterite there. Wonderful. Oh, and migrants arrived. Adequate animal trainer. Fish dissector, cleaner, and general fisher. Oh, this is nice. This is the kind of migrants I like. Novice woodburner. We could use you. Novice appraiser, organizer, record keeper, and a bower. Which won't be a problem because we have a legendary bower. So that's a thing. But yeah, this is the kind of migrants I like to get. High Master Fisher Dwarf. But basically just a bunch of people who have either a very specific skill set. This is not that. Or like basically no skills. Novice engraver? Perfect. I love that for you. Now, can I set that one thing up as... No, you are owned. Adequate herbalist. And he began his construction. See, oh, proficient diagnostician. That's really nice. This is the kind of dwarven people I'd like. Competent gelder. Sure, weaponsmith. Dyer, brewer, clothier. Pet. Also pet. No, not pet. And you're a mason and gem setter. Woodcutter fisher. Wait, woodcutter. Geshad Uzlason. Have you ever considered joining the military? Yes. Where are you? Ah, there you go. To squad, select. Details. No, not individual. We want you to use an axe. Confirm. Update. Wait. Novice clothier. Another clothier, but also a fish dissector. We have well over doubled our population. A peasant. There we go. Yes, that's right. Grab that full. Nothing bad will happen for that. And it won't, because it's what I intend to happen that's happening. Okay. Petition. I've just been dying. Oh, wait. Fresh Order has many worshippers. They want a place to worship, which is actually on my list of things I want to do. Deconstruct those. I am super worried because depending on what happened, I might have... I guess I should mention it because if it did... A walnut wood bed. Sure. I should mention it because I probably cut it out some if it actually did happen. But I don't know how much of the what I've been recording got recorded correctly. It looked like it wasn't properly recording. And I'm nervous. And I don't know for how long it was doing... Well, that's the other thing. I don't know how long it was doing that. And I don't have an easy way to go and check. Well, I could stop recording, go and do that, and then start a new recording. But, like, we're literally minutes away from when I would otherwise be ending the recording anyway. So, I'm just kind of going with the flow. And we'll see what happens when I go to edit. Okay, now, dining hall. Huh. That's right, I haven't actually done a dining hall. Derp. I'm guessing that's actually what I want this over here to have been instead. Bronze nut. Yeah, no, I would have wanted it to be the dining hall. I'll have to remember that for next time. This, though, will be a meeting area, I guess. And it will be the new temple. Fresh cult, 3 worshippers, 14 worshippers. Or the fresh order. Is that what the petition is about? The fresh order. Yes, it is the fresh order. So we're actually going to make this a temple to the fresh order. We do have a... Wait. We've got someone with that many more? But, oh, right, because because they're a foreign thing, they don't automatically get to just worship. Well, they asked for it. And, this can be another temple, which is just no specific deity. Because that's how that's gonna roll, I guess. Just a bunch of stuff. And yeah, literally it's just about time for the video to end. I guess... Do I still want to do more stuff with this fortress? Especially given the fact that I might have just lost a bunch of recording. I think... I don't. Mostly because the fort's done what I want it to do. I've set up an area... where it's just what I want. I've got the porcelain crafting over here, though we don't have any colonite at the moment. We've got this. I had said earlier I wanted to go for another season until the dwarves came again, just to see what they'd bring me. But I really do feel like I've gotten what I want out of this fort. The next fort I make in this universe, what do I want to do with it? Well, I want to have an actual military, because I've been kind of just having it along the edge there. So, the next fort, I'm going to dive into the military. This one... Eradicating monsters, deny. It was nice to dip my toe back into things, while also showing me where I'm lacking at the moment. Which I think is good enough. I was able to get them making pottery. I could buy out every caravan that came along at this point. Unless the dwarves actually come through, which they didn't last time. I requested a bunch of stuff. And while they did bring a lot of stuff, it was still just... they didn't have wagons. Which, I guess, to be fair, now that I've got like 40-some people, almost 50, maybe they'll come with wagons now. Maybe that is part of the requirement. Creepy crawler remains. They're just all over the place. Ever since I opened up the caverns. So yeah. With the understanding that it is quite possible this might be a really short video, I am just going to retire the fort here. Yes. Save to this timeline. Retire the fort. Though, it also reminds me of another thing I need to do. I need to make more backups of my saves. This was very much me just coming in and be like, oh, time to play. And last time I ended, I didn't make a backup. Start of this one, I didn't make a backup. Or else it was very possible I could have gone and just done a new one. But, well, fingers crossed. Because we'll just see. Anyway, this is a very nervous act here, Dragonheart. And I'd like it if you'd like and subscribe, share it around. Anyway, I'm signing off to go find out how ruined I am, how emotionally ruined.